Yo, y'all. Alright, so it's like 6 a.m. in the morning. Still have got no sleep yet. So after this review, I'm going to axe that and remedy that situation, or try to. But in the meantime, I just got done a little while ago watching a new slasher film that just came out today. And I just watched it, and I really enjoyed it. It was a fun ride. And that is Silent Night. Here, I'll get that right there. There you go. Silent Night. Alright. This is the looser than looser remake. Very loose. Not really much to it at all, but very loose remake of the classic 1984 slasher film, Silent Night, Deadly Night. So this is aptly titled just Silent Night. And, what I will say about this is, it is loose remake because it really doesn't follow the plot to the original 1984 film, aside from the fact that someone's dressed up as Santa Claus, murdering people in this town, in this case, snowy, like a winter Colorado town, small town, and dressed as Santa Claus, and man, the weapons of, he's waving weapons with reckless abandon in this film, alright? So, not only does he have just an axe and knives and sickles, but, he is fucking offing people, like I said, with reckless, wild abandon, with flamethrowers, Christmas lights, tree shredders, antlers, you got it all going on, alright? So, pretty much there's really not much similarity to the original whatsoever, so this is really not a remake. This is not, you don't get in the head of the kill like you did in the original with little Billy, being abused all his life after suffering a trauma of seeing his family die on fucking Christmas Eve, and him and his little brother going into an orphanage and being abused by Mother Superior, blah blah blah, and snapping as an adult, dressed as Santa Claus for a store he works in. None of that. This is just about a deputy played by Jamie King from the remake of My Bloody Valentine. She's got like kind of a tainted past to herself, as far as something hurt her in her past, and she's trying to get through it. Now she's a deputy in the town. Her father used to be a deputy, and she is working under the guidance of the head sheriff, who is Malcolm McDowell. And on Christmas Eve of this town, this Colorado town, someone is murdering off people that they deem naughty, with, just like I said, with reckless abandon. And it's some of the people in this film, or a majority of the people that die, and there is a good body count in this film, so there's really not much room for boredom whatsoever, allowed. It has a high body count. It's got some good 80s splatter gore to it, alright? So, if you're a fan of the old school Red stuff, seeing people's faces just get fucking split wide open with an axe and shit like that, and I mean split open and you see it full frontal, then boom, you will probably enjoy and like this film like I did. And, I was impressed with it. I'm not going to go on a limb here and say, oh, it's the best slasher film that came out, No, I'm not going to say it's the best slasher film or anything like that, but it was a fun damn slasher film. It was brutal as all hell, and, it did what it had to do. And as far as some of the victims in this film, the majority of them were, despicable people, like, a young little teen brat that, knocks her mom's, blood pressure medication out everywhere after her mom needs it, to be like, take me to the mall now, and her mom's like, wait till Christmas tomorrow. No, I want it now, you get, like, things like that. A priest who kind of touches people very, sexually and creepily, very creepy. You get, like, a pornographer who's in town filming some stuff. You just get these characters in there that, are deemed naughty, right? And unlike the original, like, the people in this film, some of the victims in this film, you really don't get to know any of the victims. I mean, they show up for, like, 2 to 5 minutes, and you see how shitty of people they are, and boom, he shows up to, wipe them out. And he does so well in this film, too, as well. So, yeah, I mean, like, it was a cool film, and my only little thing, and it's not even a complaint, some of the victims, and I was like, that... So what? They're having, she likes sex. I mean, that's, that's human nature. But then again, on horror films, especially slashers, sex begets death. So I guess that's just the formula. But anyway, no, back to this. No, it was a fun film. And one of the high marks about it is the fact that it with Yuletide slasher films, it's really got to capture the feeling of Christmas in it. It's really got to capture that and the look and all that. And this film does so great, you know. It's filled with Christmas lights, trees, decorated houses, the winter look, snowmen, Santa Claus is everywhere, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, you can't go wrong with that. And, sorry. Yeah, I mean, so I really have no complaints about this movie. The whole, you know, it has a big whole showdown between the, you know, Psycho Santa with, you know, Jamie, the sheriff, Deputy Jamie King's character, and it's got some cool actors in it. You know, you get Malcolm McDowell, Jamie King, and several other slew of people in it. You know, the Chinese, Asian girl from, you know, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Knives Chow or whatever her name was. She plays like she works at the police station and stuff, but no, I mean it was a cool film. I enjoyed it. So the similarities to the original, and there's some homages. So that's all there is. So because this is not really a remake of the original Silent Night, Deadly Night, but you get some homages. You know, like I mentioned earlier about a bit, is that you get some antlers. Yeah, there's some death by antlers in it. You get oh, okay, yeah, you get the decrepit grandfather character to one of the random teen characters in it that, you know, after stealing his money, he grabs him and he's all like, you know, Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night of the year. You know, you get that. And then you even get a character who makes a remark of Garbage Day. No Garbage Day Massacre, but there is that kind of little wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Garbage Day. So, if you're... So anyway, you know, so it was, you know, this movie was fun. It was cool. It was brutal. It had a serious tone to it. It wasn't like, let's say, Black Xmas from 2006. It wasn't like a goofy film whatsoever. This was a pretty serious tone film. And like I said, it had awesome weapons of murder in it. And like I said, this guy dressed as Santa, you know, wielding the axe and the flamethrower and everything else, man, he is no joke to mess with. I kid you not. I wouldn't want to cross paths with that dude. Especially if I saw that mask, how would I tell it that way? But anyway, so some of these victims didn't have that much luck with that. But this film was pretty badass. I say check it out, especially if you're a slasher film. Now, if you hate slasher movies, maybe this won't be up your alley. But if you enjoy slasher films, this is a good, fun one to watch, all right? I know this. It's in my collection now. I know that I'm going to repeatedly watch it here and there. And I also know that for the seasons to come of Christmas and the holidays, it's going to be on my watch list, you know. So, like all the other, you know, Christmas slashers and horror films out there. So, you know, you got to check it out if you're into that sort of thing. I think you definitely want to enjoy it. Now, there are people on IMDb and some people that are like, you know, I didn't like it. And that's cool. You know, some people are not, it may not be some people's things, but I enjoyed it. And I think that if you're a slasher film fan too, you might as well too. So definitely check it out. It's got the holiday spirit. It's got the holiday look. It's got awesome weapons. It's got a big body count and good 80s splatter groove to it. All right. Some good gore. And a bit of a vicious streak in it as well. So that's all I got to really say about it. So check it out sometime. It's already on DVD, Blu-ray, probably video on demand and all that kind of BS. And yeah, so that's all I got to say about my little review on that. And check it out sometime. And I am out. Peace.